I cannot believe that it is already December. We have our December TBR today, which kicks off December videos. I'm going to be doing Vlogmas slightly differently this year. You're going to have a weekly vlog, but there will be some bonus videos in between. So whilst I've been paring it down to one bookish video and one movie review video every week, you may find that you're getting kind of 2 bookish videos or 2 movie videos every week rather than just one of each. And then yes, you will have a weekly vlog as well with all the different festive activities I'm doing. But let's get right on with our December TBR. Welcome to Vlogmas. Welcome back, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Katrina and I make bookish content here on this channel every week, and then movie reviews here at the weekend. In the description box below you will find all of my social links, including my blog and my Goodreads, where I review most of the books that I read. I will also leave a playlist of last year's Vlogmas videos linked up above in case you've missed them. And we have our festive Percy Pig cup, so cheers to the festive season to you. Let me know in comments if you are reading festive books this December, or if you are trying to finish your Goodreads challenge, if you're trying to read January releases, or just trying to, read something in the busiest of months. Let me know in the comments what you're reading this month. I have one December release to tell you about, one book versus movie book that I'm going to be reading, as well as a couple of audiobooks that I maybe have from the library or that I want to get to in the month of December. It's a busy month for me. I am working, as you know, teachers are very busy this time of year, and then at the end of the month I am moving again, and so yeah, we're just keeping it light. So let me tell you about that December release before I get into everything else. This one is The Arctic Curry Club, which comes out here in the UK on the 6th of December. So I've got a couple of days to read this, and I actually have an audio review copy of this one, as well as this beautiful proof copy. If you've seen my most recent book haul, you will have seen me talk about this one in there. This one, as I say, 6th of December. I really love the rings from baking and cooking on the back of the book, and this one is adult rom-com, and I'm just excited about reading it. Let me know in the comments as well if you would like a review of this one, because it sounds like a bit of a festive read, and so maybe this is something that you would like a standalone review of, that I am able to sort of sway your festive reading in any way. Do let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like to see. 6th of December here in the UK. Probably going to be my first audiobook read of December. Very exciting. And then we have that book versus movie read. I keep wanting to say video because I make book versus movie videos. And this one is A Boy Called Christmas by Matt Haig, which has been on my Audible library for many moons now, and Sky bringing out a movie of this one is the incentive I need to actually pick this one up and read it. The audiobook I think is only 4.5 hours, so I'm excited to jump into this one because I really want to watch the movie. It's out now on Sky, and this is of course by Matt Haig. I have enjoyed Matt Haig's fiction and non-fiction books, and so I'm excited to read this one because I think this one is actually a middle grade, and so yeah, I'm excited to read it. Have you read it? Have you seen the film? Am I in for a treat in either front? Let me know. Then we have some audiobooks that either I currently have out of the library and so I want to read them, or it's something festive and so I just want to get to it now. So first of all, we have one that I'm going to be listening to with my mum. We've got a trip to do to various different things, a bit of festive fun, but I said we need an audiobook to listen to. Heard everyone talking and saying good things about this one, so we're going to be listening to Just Haven't Met You Yet by Sophie Cousens. We may possibly also listen to this one whilst doing a festive jigsaw. Let's face it, it's the time of year for festive jigsaws. Having just told you how busy I am, I'm going to fit in time to do a festive jigsaw. So this is adult rom-com as well. It came out in November. I want to say it came out in the 4th of November, the same as Giovanna Fletcher and Lindsay Kelk's books, but I may be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I am wrong. Could the wrong suitcase lead to her love? This sounds very exciting, and it's got a plane on there, and one of the things I'm going to be doing is staying at a hotel at Heathrow Airport, so I think it's very appropriate that it has a plane on it. I'm quite excited about that. So yes. Then we have a little sort of leave over from my non-fiction November month. I have so enjoyed reading non-fiction in the month of November, as well as trying to get to some of my NetGalley reads. I loved having a very structured reading month, and I've spent quite a lot of time in the car, and so I've been able to listen to these wonderful reads on audiobook. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell, because my November wrap up is going to be the next video that's popping up, and you'll want to find out when, because I had a really good reading month. I just had a lot of fun with what I was reading, and so left over from that, I did get a review copy of this book, which I have missed the publication date of, but we're not going to dwell on that. And this is Will, and I believe it needs no other explanation than this is the cover of it, and it is Will Smith's memoir. And I love the cover. I have, you know, stroked and fondled the big hardback book when I've been in Sainsbury's and Tesco's and what have you, because it's rather glorious. But yeah, the audiobook of it is sitting on my phone ready to listen to, and it is something that I would like to read. And again, I've got a couple of journeys in the car. I've still got 2.5 weeks worth of work before we break up, and so my commute's like 35-40 minutes, so I think I can get this one read, and it is something that I would like to read in the month of December. And let's face it, it's going to up my page count for my Goodreads wrap up at the end of the year, so that's not all bad, is it? And then something that I have from the library. Now, I've borrowed this a couple of times from the library. It was recommended to me by a friend, and I instantly put a hold on it. My hold came, I let it lapse. I put another hold on it. My hold came, I let it lapse. And as of filming this, I've got like 2.5 days left. And so when I said that the Arctic Curry Club will probably be my first audiobook read of December, I think I was lying, because I think it's going to be this, because I really want to read it by the end of the year, because I was able to see this friend in person and they recommended this book to me, and so I really want to read it. And this one is We Begin at the End by Chris Whittaker. I think the audiobook's like 9 hours, so it's not going to take me a million years to listen to, and so I believe I can get it listened to before it returns to the library in 2.5 days, and it is just something I would like to achieve by the end of the year. This is fiction. I believe it's literary fiction, and it says the must-read crime novel of the year, so it could be a nice sort of break from some of the other less dark things that I'm reading. I think I've got quite a good mix on my TBR this month, because my final book that's on my TBR that I have an audiobook copy of from the library, but I also have a beautiful edition of that you'll have seen in my most recent book haul, and this is The Christmasaurus and the Winter Witch by Tom Fletcher, which has been on my wish list for so long, and then I saw this beautiful edition in Waterstones when it was double stamps and it was buy one get one half price, and it has spreadsheets as well. And I just think that the spreadsheets go so beautifully with the book, and like even just sort of the cover coming up, and just, yeah, the illustrations in these books are also always fabulous. Like, I mean, how cool is that? I do feel like, kind of like, I'm a glutton for punishment here, I might reread again The Christmasaurus before reading this one, because again, neither of them are super long, and I think I would really enjoy that. However, we'll see how I get on with my other audiobooks that I'm listening to, because yeah, I may not have time for that, so we shall see. But this is something I would definitely like to read before Christmas, so this will come within the first 24 days of December. And yes, let me know in comments if you have read the new one, because apparently I'm basically 2 years behind everything when it comes to Christmasaurus, because there is a new one that came out this year and it's hardback and it's very pretty. But yes, 2 years ago during Vlogmas, I vlogged the experience of reading the Christmasaurus musical edition, and I adored that, and it's one of my favourite Christmas reads, and it's a well-read book because I just love the illustrations. So I'm going to be listening to this on audio, but I might try and listen to some here at home rather than all in the car, so that I can flick through and just look at the glorious, glorious illustrations. So exciting. So exciting. So there you have it. 1 December release, 1 book versus movie book, and 4 other things that I want to get to. I think putting 6 books on the TBR isn't too bad. I'm hoping to read more than 6 books in the month of December, but I'm just being realistic. Busy time at school, moving at the end of the month, and let's face it, Christmas week. Not going to be doing a whole lot of reading. There's going to be a lot of eating and a lot of Christmas movie watching. I do have tickets to go and see It's a Wonderful Life at the cinema, just going by myself. The first time I took Ollie to see that, it was on the big screen, and I'm just so excited to go and see it on the big screen again. I love that film. I wish I could take Ollie to go and see it, but it's just not happening. So I'm just taking myself. And so the Christmas film watching has already begun. Very, very excited for all things Christmas, as always. And, you know, my birthday too. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on those Vlogmas weekly vlogs and any other bonus content that I put out here. I'm not going to attempt a video every day this year. It's just not happening. But as you can see, I am already kitted out with the Christmas earrings and ring and watch and phone cover and jumper and socks. It's all going. I love the fact that I work with kids and so can be as Christmassy as I want to be. I mean, let's face it, even if I didn't work with kids, I would still be as Christmassy as I wanted to be because it's part of my personality. I will be back with that November wrap up for you very soon, and I have I think double movie review coming your way at the weekend. I can't remember which one's coming up this weekend. So yes. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know about your December reading plans in the comments, and I will see you with my next video. Thanks for watching.